Hey guys, welcome to The Sports Entertainer. We have a ton of major wrestling news to share with you guys today, but before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you never miss out on an episode. We have some absolutely massive news regarding CM Punk's status in WWE, and clearly things are already falling apart behind the scenes when it comes to CM Punk's return to WWE, and it's not good news for CM Punk. Now, when CM Punk had his unexpected return to WWE at Survivor Series, while the overwhelming majority of fans were excited beyond belief to see the Cult of Personality finally return home to WWE after quite literally being gone from the company for almost a decade, there was still a small percentage of fans who felt like Punk's return to WWE was bad news. Mainly wrestling fans who are avid watchers of All Elite Wrestling who were very aware of how CM Punk's run in AEW ended, and it ended badly to say the least. CM Punk's behavior behind the scenes in All Elite Wrestling was out of control, and Tony Khan, who was always the biggest supporter of CM Punk, decided to release or fire him, which shows just how bad Punk's behavior in AEW must have been to make Tony Khan make the call to fire him. Not only was CM Punk a problem with other talent backstage, but upper management as well had serious issues with Punk. His exit from AEW could not have been more unceremonious, so there was a small percentage of wrestling fans who felt like CM Punk's return to WWE is going to end up being a disaster. Maybe not right off the hop when things are new, but eventually, the sentiment is that CM Punk would cause enough havoc behind the scenes that WWE would have no choice but to fire him. Now, initially when CM Punk returned to WWE, it seemed like Punk was on his best behavior, making appearances in NXT, taking a backstage photo with Triple H right after his comeback. But if the breaking new backstage reports are true, things have changed drastically behind the scenes once CM Punk found out the plans that Triple H and Vince McMahon have for him heading into WrestleMania 40, and these plans are something that CM Punk cannot stand, which has led to the recent rumored backstage fight, which we will discuss in a little bit. Seth Rollins was furious when CM Punk returned to WWE at Survivor Series, and while some fans thought Rollins' reaction was a work, Seth Rollins was quick to make it clear to fans that his reaction to CM Punk's return was very much real, and he despises CM Punk. Rollins and Punk's disdain for one another was the main reason for CM Punk's rumored altercation with Triple H, and things likely got worse after Seth Rollins' and CM Punk's heated promo segment on Monday Night Raw last week, which reportedly upset CM Punk, and this is what Rollins had to say regarding CM Punk in their intense face-off that apparently hit a nerve with Punk, quote, "CM Punk, welcome to Monday Night Rollins. I hope you know how incredibly fortunate you are to even be standing in this ring right now, but could you just do me one little favor? Just one thing please? Don't you dare call this place your home. You abandoned this place 10 years ago. Not only did you abandon it, but you actively tried to tear it down. You spent 10 years slandering me, slandering every single person back in that locker room, and then you want to walk back in here and call this place your home. This is not your home. This is my home. I've been here. Everybody in the back, those are my brothers and sisters. Everybody here, everybody watching at home, that is my family and this is our home. And I will do everything within my power to protect it from people like you. Let me make one thing perfectly clear, I don't want there to be any confusion. I know I'm a bit worked up. I want everybody to understand I'm going to say it plainly with every fiber in my being. I hate you." CM Punk was reportedly furious with Seth Rollins going off on him during their segment together on Raw last week, with Punk feeling like WWE allowed Seth Rollins to expose him on live TV, and this essentially kickstarted CM Punk attempting to find some things out behind the scenes in WWE regarding the plans Triple H and Vince McMahon have for him heading into WrestleMania 40 season. Now, of course, CM Punk is well aware that the Seth Rollins feud is next, and while Rollins is currently involved in a storyline with Drew McIntyre, where Seth will be defending his World Heavyweight Championship against McIntyre at the Day 1 pay-per-view, there are apparently no plans for Seth Rollins losing his world title to Drew McIntyre, as the plan WWE have in place is for Rollins to feud with CM Punk for the world title going into WrestleMania 40 season. This was something that was promised to CM Punk before he signed his return contract with WWE. Not so much the feud with Rollins, but the fact that CM Punk demanded to be going after a world title and main eventing WrestleMania next year, and with WrestleMania WrestleMania being 2 nights the past few years, Triple H and Vince were able to agree to Punk's demands and give him one of the 2 WrestleMania 40 main event spots. However, while this all sounds great, CM Punk is absolutely enraged right now when he found out the finer details surrounding those said WrestleMania 40 plans and his world title opportunity. The reason why CM Punk could stand even the thought of working with Seth Rollins, who Punk feels has been extremely disrespectful towards him for no reason, was because Punk was under the belief that he would be coming out of the feud or rivalry with Seth Rollins on top, defeating Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 40. So in a sense, CM Punk would get the last laugh that he gets to show up to WWE out of the blue and immediately get the world title and take what Seth Rollins had worked for. However, according to a breaking new backstage rumor, that's not what WWE has planned for CM Punk, and that is what caused the rumored backstage fight between CM Punk and Triple H. Now, hell might have indeed frozen over for CM Punk to even return to WWE, but if CM Punk thought for 1 minute that WWE were going to be giving him the world, so to speak, as soon as he returns, the cult of personality was in for a rude awakening. Triple H and Vince McMahon have not forgotten or even forgiven the things that CM Punk had done after he was released almost 10 years ago. They are only willing to give CM Punk a second chance, and it should be noted that one of our sources did reveal that both Hunter and Vince were very skeptical on the idea of Punk returning, so there is no chance that CM Punk's notion of dethroning Seth Rollins will be coming true. Now, WWE are willing to give CM Punk a second chance, but the company fully intend for Punk to prove himself before giving him any title runs, so while they agreed to give CM Punk a WrestleMania 40 main event slot, the plans that CM Punk reportedly found out about reveal that Punk will be losing to Seth Rollins come WrestleMania, and Rollins will be retaining his World Heavyweight Championship, so Seth Rollins, the guy who has put in tireless amounts of effort in WWE, while Punk was away bashing the company every chance he got, will be the one getting the last laugh. Triple H apparently has no plans of rewarding CM Punk, who is basically on a trial run in WWE right now, to dethrone one of the company's most loyal stars in Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. The plan is for CM Punk to put over Seth Rollins, and this apparently caused CM Punk to confront Triple H behind the scenes and get into a bit of a verbal fight with Hunter over the plans for WrestleMania. CM Punk is pissed off that WWE are unwilling to 100% forgive him right now and give him the WrestleMania win over Seth Rollins, and the rumored recent backstage fight with Triple H over these plans has caused CM Punk to already have a lot of backstage heat in WWE, as CM Punk is already starting to show that his ego could be getting in the way of things, and WWE feel this is way too early for CM Punk to be making any kind of demands or to express anger over reportedly being booked to lose to Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40. Now, one source has mentioned that Triple H and Vince feel like if CM Punk doesn't change his attitude soon and start accepting the fact that he will need to prove himself to the company again before getting any titles, CM Punk could be gone from WWE as early as the day following WrestleMania after putting over Seth Rollins in their world title match. So this definitely isn't great news regarding CM Punk, and let us know if you guys feel Punk is justified for being angry about the WWE's rumored plans to book him to lose to Rollins at Mania next year, or does it make sense that WWE would choose to reward the guy who has put in so much work in the company and has been so loyal to WWE in Seth Rollins over CM Punk? Let us know. Well guys, that's it for today's major wrestling news. Make sure you leave a like and comment, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you'll never miss out on an episode. Finally, if you haven't already, give us a follow on Twitter at TSE Wrestling, and we will see you guys in the next video.